welcome to Endgame Club. This is Tuesday of week number 1, and I'm going to do a little wrap up here after the tournament. It was a great tournament. Thanks to everybody for coming. We had Celtics, Sea Rotor, France, Packer, Moodle, MyMass, Fablehaven, Bria and John, Buckeye, Other Rook, I Love Chess, Elton, and Insulated. The positions, excuse me. We had 4 positions with Rook and Pawn versus Rook. This is a Philidor. This is a Lucena. That is a very tricky position. You might call it a long side defense because in some of these, in some of these variations, Black is threatening to check from a6 or a7. Anyway, difficult position. And then we had a Rook position. This is actually really exotic. Sea Rotor just about got this, played it just right with me. Somehow got lucky. Oh yeah, he played Rook c8, and here, and I believe the king actually can escape here, and it's surprising. There you go. Good try though, and well, there we go. We'll get him next time. Then we had the Alekhine Capablanca. Normally would put the rook behind the pawn, and this is a World Championship match here, right? So some exciting chess. Alekhine had an interesting way of handling this, as you can see here. So I encourage you to check that out. Well, this is part of our second week of homework now. So, and then Botvinnik game, where the great Botvinnik apparently blundered. Seems like a natural move, but not good. This is the recommended game, and oh, this looks so tricky. I was afraid to try this. I got hit. I got a strike against me playing a dangerous Packer, and this was the thing. Then Ilovitsky Taimanov. This is a very interesting game where the advice is go ahead and sack the pawn. Okay, you can check that out. And we finally finished with the dreaded position number 27, as we call it. This is our Fight Club position. This is a very challenging position, and you can play it over and over. Rubinstein did something amazing here with. Well, actually, I don't even want to spoil it. But so there's that. Those are the positions from tonight. And then, again, we had a great crowd. And at the halfway point here, I was pleased to. I had some good luck. If you look at the videos, clearly, I just basically played the way you're supposed to. But I got up to +3. I might have made a couple good moves in there. And I was having a slight lead, and I was being chased by at the time, Packer had +1, MyMass had +1, Buckeye had +1. Celtics came out with a double in round 5, and Other Rook started to come on. We got a strike there in round 5. Elton got a strike in round 5. That was nice. Round 6, Celtics with another strike, and Packer pulls up to +2 with a strike, and we got to a situation after round 6 where it was very competitive. because Buckeye had +2, Celtics had +2. Packer took a strike against me, which knocked me down to +2, and then Packer had +2. So we had a four-way tie. Unfortunately for Packer, he had a bye in round 7, which that's just the thing that came up. By the way, you can do this if you're interested. Pardon me. FIDE burger tables. So these are the World Chess Federation's things, and if you scroll down here, there's a little appendix for how to do round robins, and so we're just following the thing. And we had 11 players, so there was a bye there. For round 7, apparently landed on Packer as number 4. Anyway, it's hard to score, right, if you have a bye. So it's kind of some bad luck if he was hoping to go up to +3. I actually did get a strike and managed to go up to +3. And also other rook got a strike and pulled up to +2. In fact, Elton got another strike. So Elton's getting some shots in there. But anyway, and so going into the final round, I was in the clear at +3 and being chased by Celtics, and actually C. Roeder pulled up to +2 in round 7 with a strike, and Packer, and Buckeye, and other rook. It was a very tough situation. And then in the final round, we had the very difficult position I just showed you with Rubenstein. And excuse me, most of the positions ended 1-0. That is a win for white. The textbook talks about how theoretically it is a draw, but we had a little, vote, or those of us that were still there, everybody had to leave quickly, but so we changed it to 1-0, which I was wanting to run it by the club, but so we decided to make that one a par 1-0. That's a practical thing. And 3 of the games ended that way, and that seemed reasonable. That gives other rook a double strike because he managed to win with black, and other rook launches to +4. So a new champion, and that's really great. And also congratulations to Buckeye with +2, and Packer with +2, and Celtics and C. Roeder with +2. And anyway, it was just a good time all around. So, thanks for watching the video, and that is your recap. Oh, and I was going to show you one other thing. As far as reading this cross table, and you can see this now posted at the Central Ohio Chess website, or that is the Winter Clinic page, same page where we had this. I just made a screenshot of this. It seemed like an easy way to get it up there. But so how does it work? Very quickly, the rating system is actually pretty easy to understand. You get 50 points if you get a strike. A strike is when you score a half point better than you're supposed to. Okay, double strike is +100. Of course, the other guy loses 50. The other thing is you get 10% of the rating difference. Okay, so for example, if Packer is rated 2000 and Fablehaven Bria is rated 1950, that's a 50-point rating difference. So that means Bria gets 10% of that is 5 points, and Packer loses 5 points every time they play a game. And that's just like the regular, more or less the same idea, the USCF. So if someone is 100 points higher rated than you, then you get +10 just for playing with them. If somebody is 300 points higher rated than you, you get +30. And so what comes out of this, right? Oh, shoot. I think I was going to make it 5% of the rating difference. Okay, I'll have to I'm sorry, I'll have to check my formulas. The first tournament Saturday, everybody was rated 2000, so it didn't work. I'll have to go back to the summer. I think we used to do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, well, either way you do it, it makes for a very nice situation where when somebody's like, say, if it was 10%, if somebody's 300 points better than you, right, then you get 30 points every time you play them. So then, so you get 50 for a strike, but if you don't get any strikes, you're going to lose 30 points every game. So like in 10 games, you'd have to get, oh yeah, this is supposed to be 5%. All right, I'm very sorry. Watch this, 5%. Yeah, I don't have to fix this. Okay, if it's 5% though, and I'll go update the charts and stuff. The point is, like, if somebody, I was going to say, if somebody's 300 points better than you, then you lose 15. Right, 5% of 300. But 15 out of 50, right, is like 3/10. So that 300 point rating gap is nice and evocative. What it does for you, it tells you that you're supposed to get 3 strikes out of 10 against that person. So that's how it's supposed to work. And I'm sorry, that is 5%. To recalculate this all real quick. Okay. Well, thanks for watching the video, and we'll get to work on my homework here. I'm glad I talked everybody through that. And we'll get this fixed in just a moment. So what I would do, I'd have to figure out everybody that you played and figure out what their ratings were. And I was going to say, then you have here is the total score. That's definitely 50 points for each strike. And then your 5% of the ratings difference. Fix all this. And so on. Actually, it's not very hard to fix, right? Okay, so what that means, oh good, so I got plus 3, that's plus 150, subtract 85 instead of 170, so I should get 85 more points. Yay. 2315. Alright, I'm going to get all that fixed, and thanks for watching the video. And we'll look forward to seeing everybody next week.